in the fight against prostate cancer. A vaccine named Provenge may get FDA approval as early as this week. In a study, the drug showed promise in prolonging life for men battling a deadly cancer that affects over 200,000 men a year and kills about 27,000. Here with details is our Dr. Jennifer Ashton. Good morning.
Good morning, Harry.
Talk about the test. Give me the bare bones on the test first.
Well, the study looked at over 500 men with an advanced form of prostate cancer. Half of them were treated with placebo, meaning nothing active. The other half were treated with this vaccine. Those who were treated with the vaccine had what was found to be a significantly increased life expectancy or survival. However, that was 4 months. So it took them average from 22 months survival to 26 months
And this is an advanced form of prostate cancer.
Right.
This is not early detection. This is advanced form.
Correct.
How does this work? Because they're calling it a vaccine. You or I would think about a vaccine as being something you would take before disease sets
Prevention.
in. The disease has clearly set in already.
Exactly. And we've heard about cancer vaccines, for example, the cervical cancer vaccine, which works to prevent. This works in a different way for treatment. And you can think of it almost like a Trojan horse or putting your own cells, a wolf in sheep's clothing. It uses the patient's own blood cells to then trick the tumor cells into stimulating the body's own immune system to attack that tumor. These are personalized vaccines, so it's not one size fits all.
Really?
That makes it more expensive and more involved to make. But the idea here is, Harry, that the tumor vaccine will only destroy the tumor and not cause the widespread toxicity and harm that other things like chemotherapy and radiation do.
Phenomenally expensive. What, $50,000 to $75,000?
Correct. Very expensive.
Right. And what kind of risk are we talking about?
Well, you know, usually when we talk about cancer risk, and you always have to think of risk versus benefit when you talk about any proposed treatment, traditionally prostate cancer can be treated with chemotherapy, it can be treated with surgery or radiation therapy. All of those have major risks. At this point, the risks to this vaccine seem to be that the vaccine just doesn't work. So the risk profile, it seems to be more advantageous than the other traditional forms of therapy. But we have to remember, prostate cancer, very similar to other cancers, not all prostate cancer needs treatment. Some are so slow growing that the treatments actually will kill you faster than the disease itself.
As we've talked many times before, especially people in, say, in their 70s or so, maybe even into their 80s, they get diagnosed with prostate cancer. The doctor says, whatever we do is going to be worse than you just letting it run its course, and you'll die of other things before you die of the prostate cancer.
So an option is always no treatment.
We're talking about more advanced stages for younger men primarily. Does this complicate, or does it make easier than the decision what to do? Because if you have prostate cancer, you're going to ask 20 doctors, they're going to tell you 20 different things. And
I think in some sense this does cloud the waters. The exciting thing about this vaccine, Harry, is this is thought to be by many cancer experts the future in cancer treatment. Personalized treatment and therapy that targets only the tumor and not the rest of the body. So we're going to have to wait and see.
Dr. Jennifer Ashton, as always, thank you very much.
Harry.